Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another post review and I'm very excited about this one. So this is the post review for I Choose You from Diamond Art Club and Mandie Manzano. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, I love this. I'm going to insert a picture so you can see it in its correct orientation. My filming space just doesn't let me really show you everything as closely as I would like to. So I will insert a full picture here. Isn't it so pretty though? Oh, I love this. So I worked on this piece for the hashtag Diamond Painting Lovers event, which was hosted by Stephanie from Patriotic Team. I'm just grabbing my notes here to see what I wrote down. Not much, because this kit was fabulous. I have had some issues with Diamond Art Club's new rounds in a couple of kits that I've worked on. So it was so refreshing to work on an older round kit. I like the new rounds. They're fine. I've just had a lot of trash in the drills and it just kind of makes it annoying to work on. Whereas this, when you see the trash drills that I had, very little, and it was just a dream to work on. This is a kit that I've been wanting to work on for quite a while. I actually did the Beauty and the Beast version last year, and I knew that I wanted to work this one up hopefully this year. So I'm glad that I was able to make that happen. I think that those two kits hanging next to each other would be beautiful. But this is I Choose You from Mandie Manzano, Diamond Art Club. It's a round drill canvas, 48 colors with 1 AB, and I believe it's a 51 by 71. I didn't write that down on my notes, but yes, 51 by 71 centimeter, which is just such a perfect size in my opinion. I was able to work this one up pretty quickly. It took me maybe about a week, I think a little less because I took a couple of days off. So a little less than a week in total. I don't really keep track of my time spent on a kit or how many days it takes me. I don't know. I find that more stressful. I kind of just like to go with the flow. But I made a lot of changes to this kit. Not necessarily changes, but I made a lot of, I added a lot of special drills and ABs and stuff. So we will go over that in a second. But as for my overall complete thoughts, this is amazing. These old round drills were just so great to work with. Again, lots of color blocking as usual in a Mandie Manzano. But there is a lot of, detail work. There are a lot of colors, but you do get quite a bit of color blocking, especially with all of the black. There's a lot of, obviously, black 310 outlining, which is fun to work on. I actually asked this over on my Instagram page. If you have worked on a Mandie Manzano, do you do the black in the section first, or do you do the colors and then fill the black in? It's just, I don't know, I'm just curious. I personally do all of the 310 outlining and then I fill in all the colors. I don't know why, it's just how I've always done a Mandie Manzano. So let's take a look at just the drills in general, and then I will go over changes that I made to the kit. So here are my drills. I'm actually gonna pull you guys down a little bit now that we've kind of done the overview. Okay. So I had plenty of everything. That's another thing with the older Diamond Art Club kits for the rounds. I feel like you just got a lot more. And I know for some people, they don't like that. And I don't really have a preference either way. It's just, I have had some kits recently from Diamond Art Club where I feel like I've had less spares, which I have a very large spare collection, so that's not an issue. And as long as I have every color that I need, I don't really care. But just something to note, I feel like we used to get more extra drills, at least in my experience. The reason I bring that up is because I have, my diamond painting table is in our office / spare bedroom. And normally we keep that door closed because we have 2 cats, and with the cat hair over my diamond paintings, and one of our cats likes to try to pick my cover minders off of the magnet boards that I have, it's just easier to leave the door shut. So I had been diamond painting when I got home from work, and then I stopped so I could go make dinner, and we were eating, and I had left a tray full of drills out on the desk, and I hadn't closed the door. So really this is my fault, but our little cat Luna got up on the table and was messing around and sent an entire drill tray full of 3811 flying. I mean, they were everywhere. They were all over the floor in here. They were, we have a spare bed. Somehow they were on the spare bed. Like, it was crazy. We were just like, oh my gosh. And I was like, oh my God, I need to save these drills. I need to save these drills. And we ended up not. We ended up just vacuuming them up. And, you know, like I said, we had cats. There was cat hair and cat litter and whatever. Cats drag everything around. So it just wasn't worth trying to save those drills. So I thought for sure I was going to run out of that color. And when I say that that tray was full, it was full. I am an over pourer in my diamond painting trays, so I always just have a lot of drills in there. So that sucker was full, but I did not run out of that color. So I'm just saying, I feel like in my experience, the older kits come with more extra drills. Not a pro, not a con, just an observation. So yeah, drills were great. I was really happy with them. No issues there. So let me show you my trash, which is very minimal. Very minimal. There's barely anything there. Mostly I just had a lot of the little extra pieces. I had some that had like the resin pool on the bottom. Nothing too crazy. I think that's very little trash in the grand scheme of things. So really happy with drill quality on this one. If I can get these out. All right. So that is the drill talk. Now let's talk about changes that I made to this kit, because there were a lot. So I knew that I really wanted to bling this kit up. I did the same thing with, what was that piece called? What was that called? I'm looking, sorry. That one was called Something Sweet, which is the Beauty and the Beast version of this very similar style. I jazzed that one up quite a bit as well, and I knew I wanted to do the same thing with this one. So let's just dive into it. I ordered quite a few ABs from Diamond Painting with Sparklers. If you had watched my how I store my special drill video, we had put away an order, and it was the drills for this kit. So I did pick up 208, 209, 210, and 211. And you can see here, I just put removable stickers on the back. So I just had these laying out in front of me. And if I came across one of these symbols, then I knew I had an AB for it. And these colors are all through Aladdin's shirt here, vest. And I just kind of sprinkled them randomly. So what I would do is I used my Della Art Dana Cole trays. So I would have the regular drill in that color in the large tray. And then I would sprinkle some of the ABs into this small tray. And as I worked on it, I would just randomly pick an AB here and there to sprinkle into his jacket. And I'm really happy with the effect. Hopefully when I post the picture, or when I insert the picture, you guys will have a little bit of a better view of the ABs, because I'm starting to lose daylight here. But these ABs themselves are pretty subtle, especially these lighter colors. So it's just a little bit of extra sparkle, and I really liked that. So those were the purple ABs. That my cat just jumped into the closet. They're so distracting. I'm sorry. As far as the green ABs, I picked up $6.99, $700, and $9.54. And they are all throughout Jasmine's dress. And I would say I was probably a little more liberal with these ABs than the ones in Aladdin's outfit. I just feel like Jasmine would have a super sparkly, beautiful dress. So again, same method. I put the primary regular drill color in the large tray. I put the ABs in the small tray. And then as I was placing, I would just randomly add in an AB here and there. And I think it really adds to the effect of her dress. And these same colors are also in the background. If you can see, like back here, I did not sprinkle any ABs there. I kept those AB colors exclusively to her dress. I just thought she's a princess. She would probably have a sparkly special dress, so why not? And then I also added some ABs into her hair ties. So she has these really beautiful, like floral hair pieces throughout her ponytail. And I just thought that they needed a little extra sparkle. So these are not exact AB colors. I had 2 gray colors in my stash already. So I just pulled out the colors. And I think that it's just really beautiful. And it just gives it a little extra shine. I think it looks really, really pretty. I'm just trying to move a couple things so I can bring this up to you. So if you can see, like there and here, just a little extra sparkle in the hair pieces that she has. There was already a white AB in there. I just thought the gray AB would be a little extra something special. Only a couple more things that I changed. So I also decided to use some sparklers. So these are from Diamond Painting with Sparklers again. And I replaced the yellow color in her necklace, her earring, and her tiara. So there was this bright yellow here is what was charted there, and I laid it down in the necklace, and I was kind of just not loving it. I thought it looked a little too fake yellow, I guess. So I decided to use the sparkler in gold. I was between gold sparkler and sunshine sparkler, and I actually asked my boyfriend which one I should use, and he was like, well, this one looks more real. So we went with gold. And I just think it adds a little more, just like a little bit of a pop to her jewelry there, because she's a princess. She would have, like, you know, some jewels. And then the final change that I made is actually in her tiara. So if you can see right here, let me pull this up for you guys. So in her tiara, it was just charted regular green drills. And I decided to use, this is a sampler pack from diamondpaintingdrills.com. And it came with 2 green ABs in 700 and 701. Now those were not the charted ABs in the tiara. They were, I can't remember off the top of my head. I just fully replaced them. So the 2 drill colors that were there, I replaced. And if you can see, obviously this is a round drill, so you can see the color behind the drills. But I would say that they're a pretty close match. I don't think it looks too crazy out of place. And if you look at those gold ones right next to it, you can see the yellow underneath. That doesn't bother me. I think that it still looks pretty. All right, so those are the changes that I made to this canvas. I'm really happy with them. I think it just kind of brightens it up a little bit. And I'm a big fan of trying to make things my own this year. I've mentioned that a couple of times, and I'm trying to get more into using special drills just to kind of jazz things up a little bit and make it my own piece, right? All right, so all that's left is my accessories, which is one of my favorite things to share. So let's do that. All right, so I already told you guys that I used my trays from Bella Art Dana Cole. I believe this color is Snow White. I just don't have the lids on the small ones. My washi tape, this one is from Amanda Michelle Designs. This is just a scotch that I got in a set. I thought this was such a perfect tape with the purple and gold. It just looks like really pretty and intricate. So I loved having that around the border. My pen is a Cocoon Blank, turned by Handmade Diamond Painting Pens and More. They are over on Facebook, but they also have an Etsy shop under O'Brien's Custom Turning. And I have an Everlasting Tip 4-placer and single placer on this one. For my wax, I used Randa's Crafty Corner Putty in the multi-placer, and I used micro glue dots in the single placer. And my minders. So I have this adorable little couple. I thought this was perfect for Valentine's Day. I've actually had this one in my stash for a while, but I believe it's from Galloway's Gallery. And then my two little clay minders here are from Nika's Designs. This was actually a set with the genie. I posted a picture of the 3 of them on Instagram, and I knew I needed this for this canvas. I just thought they were super, super cute. And I do have the Jasmine panel, so I will probably use at least her again in the future. And I'm thinking about converting the Aladdin cross stitch to a diamond painting. I think that'd be fun to have them as a little couple together. So those are all my accessories. Really fun. I love being matchy-matchy and extra. So I hope you guys enjoyed this post review. Unfortunately, this kit is discontinued, but if you can find this in a destash group, I highly recommend it. I think you would really, really love working on it. It was such a joy. So yeah, I think I'll leave it there. If you have any questions about this kit or any questions about the changes that I made, please let me know down below, and I would be happy to answer any questions that you have. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!